What's good, everybody? I know it's been a hot minute since you've seen my fucking face, and check it out. Now I got a fucking ginger beard going on, man, and it's coming along way better than I fucking expected. Anyway, it's December, you know, so happy holidays, and for an extra special Christmas treat for you guys, I've got another work story, but it's more terrifying than you could possibly imagine, right? I'm going to tell you guys. One second. My fault, gang. I'm going to tell you guys the tale of the Penny Woman. Sorry. All right. Now, the Penny Woman. So, about, I'd say a week, maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, uh, a woman, an older woman, came up to our drive-through and simply ordered a shake. That was it. Now, she had received her shake and given us her money, which was a $20 bill. She was owed like about $4, right? And she was owed at least $15.03. That's not that bad, but here's the catch. It's the 3 cents that's the problem. If it, for anyone who's been living under a rock for basically the entire fucking year, the US government, well, specifically the US Treasury, has stopped making pennies. They deemed it economically unnecessary. It was costing too much to make pennies. So they full-fledgedly stopped. And soon enough, businesses, including the place where I work, ran out of pennies. And by this time, we can only give her 2 of the 3 pennies that the change was owed to her. And the poor girl that was working at the window this very unfortunate night said, "All right, here's 1502. We are 1 penny short." It's just 1 penny. One would assume that no one would freak out over a penny. Hell, I've had customers at my window not even freak out if I don't even have enough change to like give them 99 cents. They'd be like, it's just a couple of pennies. This woman, however, made a whole ass conniption over one singular penny, one copper Abraham, one little piece of fucking metal that is, mind you, not being made anymore. And it's not like its value is gonna drive fucking. Look, hold up, look at this shit. I've got like 2 of these fuckers sitting on my fucking desk. She's freaking out over that son of a bitch. She was like, "Well, then give me a refund." Mind you, at this point, she already taken a fat sip of her shake. She's basically already accepted the service, um, already gotten her change back after she already paid, and she also put her mouth on the product. It's a little difficult to get a refund for that at that point. And again, it was just a fucking penny. We don't have pennies. So she just demanded for the manager to give her a refund or give her the penny, which again, we do not fucking have. Manager came up, told her the exact same thing. "I'm sorry, but we cannot give you any pennies because those last 2 pennies that we gave to you were our last ones, and we are currently out of pennies. The government stopped making pennies." And basically the argument went back and forth and back and forth. She was getting a real damn conniption out of it. And by this point, at least 4 other cars were in the line behind her, all backed up. All of their food was ready at some point, and she still refused to move. Despite our pleading, despite customers honking at her, she still wouldn't move until somebody gave her a refund or her penny. Eventually, cops pulled up. Now, surprisingly, 4 cops pulled up. Like 4 fucking cars pulled up on a Saturday night. I don't know how the fuck we got that many cops on a Saturday. I would have assumed they'd be doing something better. But I feel so bad that those bastards had to respond to that kind of call. They had 3 of them parked in front of the building, and then the 4th parked on a road that was next to the drive-through lane that led onto the main road, right? So he got out, walked up to the woman who was still parked in our drive-through, And then the woman pleaded her case that she wanted her refund for a shake. She already fucking probably finished it by this point. Or for her one goddamn penny. So the cop just begged her to just go ahead, move up to the front so they could discuss it further. And finally, she inched away. Very slowly, she pulled her car up to the front of the building to meet the other cops right there. And holy howdy do. I am so surprised the other customer's food did not get like fucking ice cold how long she was sitting there. Like dead ass. And as we were clearing the rest of the line, the customers were asking the girl at the window, "What's going on? What's going on with her?" What? And then she told him she's mad because she didn't get one penny. And every single customer dropped their jaw like, "A penny?" All of them had the same exact reaction, bro. The same exact reaction over a fucking penny. All of their food was held up for like at least 10 minutes over a single fucking penny. Mind you, you can find a penny like almost anywhere these days, even with them not being fucking made. There was a couple of pennies on the ground outside of the window that night. I guarantee you they're probably still there. I found a fucking penny somewhere on my kitchen floor earlier today. I'm like, oh look, penny. You could probably find a penny in your fucking washing and dry machine. You could definitely find a penny under your fucking couch cushion. I still got this fucking penny and this fucking penny. I don't know why I have these fucking pennies here. I bet I got another fucking penny in my little fucking desk holder, right? I bet you want to bet. I feel coins. Hold up. I feel fucking coins. That's a quarter. But my point still stands. You can still find pennies, like, just in the little scrappy places. And she's freaking out over that. Because we're the one place on the fucking earth that doesn't have pennies no more. Because we're not getting pennies, bro. Pennies are fucking done for. We're not getting them from the treasury. There's no shot that they're even going to be, like, fucking using our economy at this point. They're not. They're done. The fact that we still have, like, the penny amount in our prices is baffling to me at this point. Because unless the prices are exactly at the 5-cent mark, there is no shot that shit is happening. With the way things are, we're probably gonna have to start rounding our prices up or some shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm also mad that we can't use fucking pennies, but not as mad as that woman holding up that fucking line, cause that's just bullshit. Why would you hold up so many other people's food because you felt inconvenienced? That's a severe injustice to those people. And I bet you, she was an older lady, right? So I'm willing to bet that she went to church the next morning and prayed to God like she was a saint. But she also could have spoiled like a bunch of people's food by letting them get cold. I just don't know, man. That's just my little game theory. Alright? That's my little game theory about that shit. Fucking pennies, man. Sorry for the rant. That I needed to get that story off my chest. It's such a bullshit thing, because out of all the goofy reasons for customers to want to sit and argue at someone at the window, a singular fucking penny is gotta be by far one of the worst ones yet. Unfortunately, I can guarantee you something worse will eventually come later down the line if I continue to stay at that place. But anyway, Christmas time story for you guys. Yeah, you're welcome.